Man who lives in the woods, kills deer, makes dentures out of the deer's teeth, then proceeds to eat the deer. Good morning and welcome to another day here on planet Earth. I am your merry gardener. Medium latte, extra hot, episode 115. We're going to dive into this story right now. Okay, so the guy was called Francis Wharton, made his dentures from deer's teeth. This was back in the 60s. This is a crazy story. Prepare yourself. Francis Wharton was an inventor and hunter who lived in the woods of Little Fort, BC in the 60s. There he is. And I think if you read the little bit below, Francis Wharton smiles in this photo with the Kamloops Sentinel. Kamloops Sentinel. Yes, those are the deer teeth dentures he's wearing. They're in a museum at the moment. Francis Wharton, sorry, bear with me. Francis Wharton was far from civilization when he found himself needing a pair of dentures. Never at a loss, Wharton, a resourceful hunter and inventor who lived near Little Fort, BC in 1950s and 60s, shot a deer, used its teeth to make dentures for himself, then turned around and ate the deer with its own teeth. Boom! Bang! That is how you survive. He's like Sylvester Stallone in that movie where he's like trapped in the woods. What is that film? Someone comment below and remind me what that film's called. He made a nice little set of teeth for a full upper denture, said Kathy Carcutt, collections manager at the Museum of Health Care in Kensington, which now has Wharton's teeth on display. We're going to see a picture of those teeth in a minute. It's hilarious. They're pretty damn good though. I think he was just an unusual man. He was quite proud of his ingenuity. That's how you say it. And he didn't need to go pay for dentures like everybody else. Resourceful kind of guy. Wharton's teeth were made of filed down deer's teeth, put into a base of plastic wood and held into place with household cement. Household cement. That can't be good for the inside of your mouth. Surely it will. I'm sure if you're caring about survival, you're not going to care about a little bit of cement in your mouth, are you? A contemporary magazine article about him reported he used the teeth for at least 3 years, despite Carcutt describing them as loose, dark and dirty. He must have used a lot of Polydent, she said. No, he used cement. Didn't you just... The Backwoods Wizard. Wharton nicknamed the Backwoods Wizard. That's a tongue twister. The Backwoods Wizard was a fairly well-known eccentric in the interior in those days. According to a 1960 issue of Guns magazine, Wharton survived a bear attack by scaring the animal off with a shot from his .22 caliber rifle. Oh my God, look at the dentures. Okay, Francis Wharton's dentures made from filed down deer's teeth and plastic wood. They were held in with household cement. I still find that funny. Okay, let's get back into the bear. The bear still managed to swipe at him with its claw. The experience inspired him to design his own guns and bullets that were massive handheld cannons. Jesus, this guy's like Rambo. He's Rambo. He's like Rambo. He's like an old Rambo. Handheld cannons to fight off any angry animals he came across and fight them off. He did. Guns reported that Wharton, in one case, killed 8 bears in revenge after one killed his pet ram. You killed my pet ram! That is like a movie! You've so got to write a movie about this guy. And in a bizarre role reversal, ate the bear meat with his teeth, his deer teeth. Okay, I was just chatting to my friend, Sabu Beda from Hungary, who's also a gardener. He said to me, I was telling him the story, and he said, and then preempted the end of the story. And then he made teeth from the bear's teeth, and I was like, that would have been a better story, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be amazing? Go from deer teeth to bear teeth. The ultimate man, Rambo. John Taffin was a teenager when that story in Guns magazine came out. Fascinated by Wharton's story, he later became a writer for Guns, and years later wrote about Wharton. People like Wharton are slowly getting beat down by everything around us, but there's still a few of them left, he said. He was probably a product of the Depression and like so many people, he learned how to make do. Not recommended. But just in case you're feeling rugged yourself, the advice from the professional is to not try this off. Clearly. So, would anyone like some cement dentures? BC Dental. Oh, really? They're going to go into this? Is obvious. I'm not even going to read that. Okay, it said there's something impressive about it. Why do you guys... So trying to get a set of dentures to fit the mouths is hard in the first place. I can't imagine making them with deer teeth. This guy must have been brilliant, he said. Okay. He said someone making their own dentures would need to make sure they fit right to avoid ulcers and painful sores, and also would have to worry about whether or not the materials are sterile. To mate, I don't think he cared. You're dying, you're hungry, and you've got gummy teeth. You're going to have to get some dentures from somewhere. Dr. Ward said that if you or someone you know needs dentures, don't go killing deers now, and is having trouble affording them, they should look for dental school or dentists who will offer payment plans. Oh mate, I can't believe they're giving this advice. I don't think going out and killing deer and making your own dentures is really viable. Like anyone's actually thinking of this. To hear the full interview there, mate, this is cray. I'm going to ditch that. Guys, I want to know what you think. Below, clearly, is crazy. But I'd love to know, what would you do to survive? How far would you go? I'm sure you would do anything. But to actually do that, that's impressive. You'd need the right tools to do that and the right materials. That's why he lived in the woods, so he had access. He's established himself for a while. He wouldn't have just found himself in the woods. Oh, by the way, how am I going to eat this deer? I'm going to make my dentures. Anyway, I want everyone to have a wonderful day. I'm running super late. I've got to shoot off now. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Fun little story there. Like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, and yeah, see you later.